All right, so there's this girl I know who had a boyfriend and he cheated on her. And she actually let him come back. She gave him another chance just for him to cheat again. And again, sometimes with like her best friends, like what is this girl doing? Is she stupid? Now there's three very important parts of this story I have to know. Number one, I'm the guy in it. Number two, this is a really good analogy for how Tanner Scott and the Dodgers are going right now. And number three, I made that whole story up. So thank you for being here, subscribed or not. If you haven't joined the 49% Elite Humans, consider hitting that button if you enjoy the videos, as oh my god, this is getting to the point where Major League Baseball may have to start investigating to find out if Tanner Scott really is a double agent and for who. First suspect is the Padres, of course, since he was with them last year before signing with the Dodgers. So the classic, secret spy for a rival team. But it could also be for pretty much any of the other teams in the NL West. He's blown multiple games to the D-bags. He came into a game with a one-run lead back in May, gives up a game-tying home run to Gabriel Moreno. He eventually got out of the inning just giving that one run up, but manager Dave Roberts was like, I believe in second chances. I believe in redemption. I'm going to put you out there for another inning. I trust you. Now, mind you, this was Dave Roberts in May, not September. So this was before really all of us, too, truly understood trying to rely on Scott to not let you down was like relying on Jack Doherty to have a soul. Corbin Carroll pops this one out for a two-run shot the other way. D-bags back up, but the Dodgers ended up still winning this game. And that's become a trend, apparently, for Corbin Carroll to come up to the plate, whack a home run the other way off of Scott like it's nothing, just for the Dodgers to walk the game off anyway. That exact thing happened again a couple weeks ago. So maybe Corbin should give someone else a try hitting the home runs, because clearly this isn't working. But regardless, Scott's out here getting shellacked against the Snakes, so he could be an agent for them. Or the Giants. Back in July, he comes into a game, Dodgers up 2 runs with 1 out in the gay holy land. Matt Chapman gets a base hit. Then the second pitch to Luis Matos gets smacked 424 feet away for a 2-run game-tying home run. Just like that, tie game. Okay, well, the Dodgers won this one too, man. They've really bailed him out at times this year. So, okay, he could be an agent, obviously, for the Padres, his former team. I mean, this basically sums up his Padres tenure, but could be them, could be the D-backs, could be the Giants. The only team in the National League West he's pitched well against is the Rockies, which, okay, yeah, I can probably do the same thing. But even them, you can still argue he's getting money under the table from. In a recent game against the Rockies, Tyler Glasnow dominated, throwing 7 no-hit innings. They actually did have a run despite that, because Glasnow had 2 walks and one of them stole second and then scored after a couple of fly balls. But overall, that's 7 no-hit innings. Then Blake Trinan comes in and throws a hitless 8th inning. So we're 1 inning away from a no-hitter, and this was coming 48 hours after they blew that ridiculous Orioles game the way they did after Yamamoto lost his no-hitter. Well, in comes Tanner Scott to complete the combined no-hitter, and his attempt to do that lasted about as long as his Padres tenure. Second pitch he throws gets hammered over Alex Call in left for their first hit of the game because, of course, he ended up getting the last 3 hitters out, so he finally has a scoreless outing, but he can't even do that without screwing something up. Well, we have another Giants appearance to discuss. Back in the gay holy land, Dodgers-Giants in a tight game 1-1. This had a wild last inning. 9th inning, Giants had the bases loaded, just 1 out. Tate McRae's brother at third base. He's like, yep, that's my last name. Blake Trinan in, he gets Wilmer Flores to pop out, but Tate McRae's brother thinks he has a good enough shot. He goes for it. Andy Paje says nah. Oh, and I have to point this out. So this amazing play happens to nail what would have been the game-winning run. Great moment. Blake Trinan's fired up. Yet this kid who is sitting directly behind home plate is locked in on this device. That is so bad. I'm sorry, man. Shame on his parents. What are we doing here? He has a front row seat to this game, to this amazing moment, and he couldn't be more not in real life. He's looking at a freaking screen. That is horrifying. Well, we go into the 10th inning. They put Shohei on first base. Mookie hits a ball out to Tate McRae's brother in right field, who returns the favor to the Dodgers by throwing at, it wasn't Pajes who threw out at third here. That would have been insane. But nonetheless, bam, right back at Dodgers. Freddie Freeman grounds out. Quickest 10th inning ever. Blake Trinan still in. He gets Matt Chapman a ground out, but that moves the runner over to third. And with K-Pop Barry Bonds now up, in comes Tanner Scott, and everyone 7 hours south in Los Angeles in unison went fuck. Scott avoided throwing fastballs as much as Tom Cruise avoids acknowledging his actual height. This was a 7-pitch at-bat to K-Pop Barry. Every single one of them was a slider. Looked like he struck out on this one, but they called it a foul ball. Scott ends up walking him. Up comes Casey Schmidt, whose at-bat lasts as long as Tanner Scott's Padres tenure. He gets sent to first base. I guess the Dodgers just preferred at this point to load the bases up so they have the force out at home. And up comes Patrick Bailey, first pitch, another slider. That's 8 sliders in a row for Scott to start his outing. He's yet to throw a fastball. So he's like, all right, now's the time to do it. Gotta switch things up. I'm finally breaking it out. Here we go.
High drive! Left field! Out of here! And we are going home!
Well, good thing they only paid him $72 million. Let me know your thoughts and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.